Well, hi, everybody. Yes, back again, time to shave. Thanks for all the well wishes for my wife, who is still downstairs recovering from her gallbladder surgery. She's doing well. The patient is doing well. We got the pain under control. We're checking all the stuff, and she's resting comfortably. So thank you for all your comments and your concerns. I really appreciate it. And it's time to shave. Yes, we must, even in the midst of things like this, you must keep up your appearances. No, I just gotta shave every now and then. I gotta go to work, a little bit. I pulled an all-dayer yesterday, so I didn't shave yesterday. I didn't even shower yesterday. Oh, good. But I just showered. I took a shower. I did my hair. And now it's time to shave with some soap that was just sent to me by a company out of Uruguay. Dr. Selby Lavender Luxury Shaving Cream. Now, I did a YouTube search right before to see if anybody has done reviews of this, and there's only one from a fellow YouTube wet shaver whose name is eluding me at the moment, dang it, but he put this up 4 years ago because he said he always wanted to try it and it was hard to get in the States. Well, they're just about to start releasing this in the States, and they said, hey, would you try it out for us and let us know what you think? So yes, I will, Dr. Selby. They sent me a lovely note. I like that handwriting. It's like an architect. It says, thanks again for trying our product. We'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Gracias, the Dr. Selby team. So there you go. So it'll be Dr. Selby USA. So this stuff, like I said, is made in Uruguay, and it is lavender. So let's open the box. I love this box. By the way, I have another lavender product from the 1950s. This is Yardley's English Lavender Aftershave. Now, I won't be using this because to be honest, I'm not a big lavender fan, but this was Frank Sinatra's favorite cologne, and I got this a few years ago. It's an original 1950s. You can see I did a couple of shaving videos with this. Look for Sinatra's favorite aftershave in my list of videos, and you can see me using this vintage, still full, well, not completely full, but still got lavender aftershave in it, Yardley's. This is lavender, and like I said, I'm not a huge fan of the scent of lavender, but, a lot of people love it. So check this out. First of all, first impressions, I love this little container. This looks like, speaking of, the graphic design I like. It's like reminiscent of that box from the 50s. So I'm digging that. This company has been going since, I think, 1865. Is that what it said? Yeah, I think so. Anyway, this company's been around a long time, just down in Uruguay. And this is what it looks like. Does this look like something you'd see in a bathroom in 1968 or 72? I think so, and I like that. So guess what? Not guess what. You take the top off of this thing. Ooh, it's a light lavender scent, and it's green. It's green, and it's a hard soap, very hard soap. It says shaving cream, but it's a hard soap. And the other YouTuber mentioned that same thing. He also mentioned this, which they mentioned on the box, but in Spanish. Let me read it to you. Let me try to pronounce it. Abrir el pote y utilizar la tapa como vas. I don't know if that's pronounced correctly, but that means open the thing and use the top as a bottom, something like that. So what you do is you take the top off, and then this little thing is designed to sit in itself. And then you got another little, look at that. The presentation is beautiful. You just sit that on your counter and let it dry after you're done. So let's lather up, let's shave. It's not about the razor today, but I brought this back from the barn. I can't remember where I got it. I got a feather blade in there. Gonna lather up with my, which one is this? Oh yeah, the Phoenix Artisan Accoutrement Solar Flare, which I like. And as I said, took a shower, did my hair, and I'm gonna use bayonet butter as the aftershave instead of the Yardley's English Lavender. I love you, Frank Sinatra, but I'm not a big fan of your choice of that scent. He did change later on to Lavanda Puig, but that sounds like lavender as well. I guess he liked lavender. All right, hey, go for it. Use what you like, what you think smells good. Use that. Don't worry about what anybody else says, especially me. All right, so let's lather up. It's a lovely green, and it's a very light lavender scent. So let's see. Let's just lather it up in the bowl, because then we'll set it in the base and let it dry itself out before you close it back up again. Nice to keep the scent in there when you're using these shaving soaps. If you close it back up, then you'll keep the scent a little bit longer. I think that's right. Very nice. Look at that. Very rich, easy to lather. Got a lot of extra on my hand, which I hate to waste, but I'm going to waste it. It's going down the drain. But I really, really like the shape of this thing. It's so cool. So old school, man. I swear that would be my grandma's bathroom in the early 70s. And I like that. That's a good thing. All right, let's lather up, see how it smells on the face. Okay. So it smells more like just a nice clean soap rather than anything like heavy floral, lavender, that kind of stuff. So it's just a nice clean. And there was an Argentinian shaving cream that I used a while back that reminds me of a little bit of this scent. It came in that little tiny white tub someone sent me. So this is from Uruguay. That was from Argentina. And it smells good. Dr. Selby. I'd never heard of him before they contacted me. All right, let's shave with the mystery razor that I'm sure I did a review on at some point in the past. It looks pretty solid, 3-piece razor, long handle, very lightweight. Don't ask me where I got it or how much it cost. Oh, this, by the way, the Dr. Selby is $17.99 for that. And from what I understand, it's going to last you a long time. So it's a good investment. Yeah, just very, very, very light. Like just a hint of soap and a hint of lavender, which is nice. Because you don't want to be overpowered. At least I don't want to be overpowered by scents that linger too long. Kind of like when a teenager puts on too much cologne, like my son did recently for his first middle school dance. Ooh, I let him borrow my Gravitas cologne, which was sent to me a while back. And oh boy, that I can still smell it when you walk in his room. And this was like a couple of months ago that he went to this. He put on way too much. Young men, young women, if you're out there and you use colognes, perfumes, strong aftershaves, body sprays, a little goes a long way. Spray, delay, and then walk away. Yeah, I learned that at Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, that TV show, a long time ago. The scent that you're wearing should be a bit of a mystery, should be a bit elusive to the people around you. And only the people that get close enough to you, that you allow to be close enough to you physically, should really get a good smell of it, you know? Kind of like keep that mystery in there. Keep that mystery. You know that patchouli smell that everyone says is like a hippie thing, like a, granola, crunchy, natural thing? Well, I grew up smelling patchouli on my paternal grandmother. That's what she used at the time. And so whenever I smell it, it reminds me of my grandma. It doesn't smell, remind me of somebody that shops at, all natural food shops and is a vegan or whatever. It reminds me of my grandma. So weird. I wonder how she got into that. She might have been a closet secret hippie. You think? I don't think so. Now my grandpa, my paternal grandfather, he was a bit of a wild one. He wasn't a full-on nudist, but he did like to go down to the beaches and strip down to his birthday suit and sunbathe. Now, he didn't do it as a weird thing. I mean, he's as randy as the next guy, I guess. But, I didn't know him like that. And he passed when I was fairly young. I wish I could have. Don't you wish? That's second pass, by the way. Really nice, smooth, rich lather. Good stuff. So if you've ever heard of this stuff and you've wanted to try it, but you haven't been able to get it because it was not available here, it will be available here very soon. Dr. Selby USA. They've got other stuff too, so check it out. I'll put a link down below so you don't have to remember it. Anyway, that is the tragedy of life, is that you don't get to know your grandparents better when you're able to really know them. You know what I mean? Like you're a little kid and you just see them as, like grandma and grandpa, we're going to their house and give us cookies and they buy us toys and it's Christmas, But you don't learn who they were as people, and maybe that's a good thing. I don't know. They might disappoint you. It's like meeting your heroes, You ever meet someone that you idolize, like a famous person, and you hit them on a bad day and they were rude to you or whatever. Oh. So I don't think it's exactly like that, but I would love to sit down and have a drink with, my grandfathers and talk to them about what life was like when they were growing up and, maybe even get to the minutiae of shaving stuff, which they probably didn't even pay any attention to. Because, why would you back then? People were about, fighting world wars and building America and, raising children and just trying to survive, So, but alas, it's not to be. Maybe in the afterlife. Maybe. I do believe. I believe something happens after this. I'm not sure what. I'm open to anything. Without talking about religion necessarily here in this channel. Because I don't talk about politics or religion. But I don't know. It's fun to think about. And with the absence of proof either way, I'm going to believe there is. Here's what I want. Here's what I hope happens. You get to kind of ask questions, find out stuff like, what really happened in the Kennedy assassination? I mean, I believe Oswald did it alone, but I want to know what really happened. There's the second pass. Ooh, nice and plump. Nice and smooth and plump. I do feel a little bit plumper after the holidays. I still do the intermittent fasting thing, but I've been eating a little bit later than I normally would. I don't think I've gained any weight really, but maybe. But anywho, I hope you get to ask questions. I hope you get to find out stuff. I hope the loved ones that you missed are there waiting, and everything's great. Hey, why not? All right. I don't think I have any shout outs today. No, I don't. But shout out to my wife for being a trooper. She's a tough cookie. A good woman, good mother, good wife, good daughter, good sister, good aunt. I'm hoping she watches this and it'll butter her up, She'll let me go out with the boys on Friday night, go out drinking. If only there were some boys to go out drinking with. That's the other sad thing about getting older. All your old friends you used to hang out with, they're all busy. Got stuff to do. Got to take the kids to the whatever. Oh, no, we're doing this thing instead. It's like, okay, that's all right. But then when you do see those old friends you used to hang out with, it makes it a little bit sweeter, doesn't it? All right. I'll tell you, we're entering the post-holiday doldrums, and the weather is gorgeous here in Texas. It's like 70 degrees Fahrenheit, and beautiful and sunny, and the light is that quality of this time of year where, and I apologize to anyone that's snowed in right now or is miserable in some really cold place, but I'm just talking about what life is like here. I'm not bragging, but this is the time of the year where the holiday doldrums right afterward, where you're kind of let down. You're kind of like, oh man, well now what do I have to look forward to? Valentine's Day? Forget it. My wife and I don't really do Valentine's Day. That's another reason why. See, she's a great wife. Oh boy. I couldn't marry someone that, made a big deal about Valentine's Day. I just couldn't do it. Don't save up your love for one day of the year. Spread it out. Anyway, this is the time of year where I want to take a road trip. And it always means going down to San Antonio or going to New Braunfels or going to Fredericksburg. And these are towns all around Austin. I just feel like I need to reconnect with those places, especially San Antonio. I love it down there. If you've never been there, if you ever thought about it, you should go. It's great. It's a great town. I've been going there since I was a little bitty kid because that's where my mom grew up and my grandparents lived there. So we would drive there from Houston, And from Austin, it's only like a little over an hour and a half drive to get down there. So that's the moment. That's where we are right now. We're in the doldrums looking for something fun to do. Oh, my kid's got science. Oh, I got a couple of nicks there. All right. I don't know you, Mr. Razor. I don't remember you. I knew that I had you. I know I took you to the barn in Pennsylvania for a reason. Because I didn't care about you. That's why that's like, I don't care if I lose this razor. Oh, it's terrible. I feel so bad. God. I wish I wasn't so empathetic. I can empathize with a dang inanimate object. Oy vey. Woof. Can I spread it around a little bit? Maybe spread it to some people that don't have that. All right. Man, that is good shaving soap. I like that stuff. And I dislike the smell of lavender, but this works. It's just like you only really get it when it's dry and when it's not wet. Even on, it didn't like fill the room with lavender like the Yardley's does. That puts me off. But this one, nice. Good job, Dr. Selby. I'm going to put that on its base and let it dry. Oh, it looks like a little teacup. Anyway, yeah, good stuff. So good luck in your USA launch, and check it out. drselbyusa.com. All right, let me put on and do this for my penance. Slap my fill. As I always say, y'all, get behind your ears. Make sure you're not leaving any gross dry. Look at this. What the? I need to just like trim that off. I look like Ed Grimley. I must say. All right. Bayonet butter. Soothing tea tree. Locks and Company, Honesdale, Pennsylvania. It's a solid, it looks like pomade. It's very solid. Well, it's not real solid, but it's a real kind of thick paste. And you have to loosen it up to get it malleable. Oh. There you go. Is that lavender? Is there lavender in here? Tea tree. There may be some lavender too. Wait a minute. Let me see. No. No tea tree. I mean, no lavender. For some reason, it smells like lavender to me. Maybe that's what tea tree oil smells like? I don't know. I know what patchouli smells like, but I don't know what tea tree smells like. Seems like they'd be right on the essential oil shelf, right next to each other at the Whole Foods. And wash that stuff off. Oh, it's so smooth. It coats. Like this stuff, like unlike any other shaving or aftershave, really coats your face. I mean, it leaves like a thin layer that just leaves it so soft and smooth. Yeah, nice. Forgot to get the troubled areas. Give it a once over, even though I already put it on there. There we go. Clean it off. Clean this stuff off. And that's it today. That's it for today, folks. Have a great weekend. Check out Dr. Selby, USA.com. Look at the link below or just type that in. And yeah, not bad. $17.99, I believe, is what this goes for. And it'll last you a real long time. Cool. All right. Thanks to the folks at Dr. Selby. Gracias for your gift. And good luck in everything. And to all the rest of you, too, good luck in everything. And leave a comment. Let me know what's going on in your life. All right. See you soon.